Ownership. The idea of possession of something. We apply it to almost everything in our lives except the circumstances in which we find ourselves. We have ownership over our clothing, our cars, our houses, even our relationships. I mean, we feel like we have some level of control over things that are external, and yet we claim almost no responsibility over our responses to things. I am walking home from a conversation with my buddy Dave. It's, I think, 1:30 in the morning in Taipei. I went out for drinks after a full day of exploring Taipei with my siblings and checking out a couple different touristy things. And I met up with my buddy Dave that lives here and had a conversation. We recorded a podcast, and wrapping that up, I needed to get back to my hostel. He needed to go home, and I had him point me in the kind of the right direction as to where I needed to be to get to my Airbnb, and I started walking. I'm comfortable with that. I have a decent sense of direction, and I know where I want to be. I know that I have a lot of time, and I like walking, so it's only a matter of time before I find it. And as I was walking, I started to think about ownership. The idea of becoming responsible for the circumstance in which you find yourself. In today's society, and very much in my own life, I have spent an astounding amount of energy passing the buck, putting the blame on someone else or some set of occurrences that have led to where I find myself in life. She made me feel this way. You made me do this. That situation led me to respond in this way. And I believe that has led to a lot of pain and suffering in my life. Because by maintaining that mentality of external forces determining the direction in which my life moves, I surrender my ability to control my reality. By saying, this person makes me feel this way, or that situation leads to me responding in this way, you give up your sovereignty, the opportunity to respond exactly as you want to. So many of us go through a situation, and after the fact we're like, man, I wish I had done this, or shit, I should have said that. That would have felt so good. Why don't we? Why don't we say what we think? Why don't we communicate exactly what we feel? Maybe you do. I certainly haven't. Doing these videos is kind of a way for me to start doing that. I'm beginning to let my voice be heard, and some people are listening. I've gotten some really awesome feedback, and I appreciate if you're watching this and this is something that you're digging. That's awesome. But even now, as you watch this, you have the choice in this moment, as you are watching this, to continue watching and listening to that which I am saying, or to hit stop and switch to another video. It's as simple as that. You are fully in control of what you do next at all times. with that in mind, I choose to turn this video off. I'm going to continue my walk home. I'm not exactly sure where I need to go, but I'll find my way home. I'm not too concerned with that. I'm confident in my ability to take care of myself. And I'm confident in your ability to take care of yourself. We are the masters of our destinies, each and every one of us. And that is so exciting to me. In every moment, you have the opportunity to completely change your life. And that doesn't mean quitting your job or ending a relationship or buying a new car and driving off into the sunset. That means responding to each situation in exactly the way that you wish to respond. Now, sometimes that means taking a deep breath. And seeing what the most appropriate response feels like. I can almost guarantee that if you take that second or two to really let it sink in, you won't regret it. I know I'm not. Have a good night or day. Talk to you soon. Peace.